Hello, everyone, and welcome to our weekend analysis this evening. So, I hope you can all hear me. So, we are still running the back to trade 25, which is expiring tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. CET, where you get 25% off all instant funded accounts. So, make sure you take advantage of this before it ends tomorrow. So, as we begin the new week, as you can already see in the calendar, we are only going to have news starting from Wednesday. Monday, there would be no red flag news, nor is there going to be red flag news on Tuesday. But rather, on Wednesday, we are going to have the core PPI, and we're also going to have the PPI month by month for the US dollar. Then on Thursday, we're going to have the interest rate um, meeting, which will be on Thursday. Also, we're going to have core CPI also on Thursday, and unemployment claims, and also the ECB conference meeting. Then on Friday, we're going to have the GDP month by month, then also the consumer sentiment and inflation expectations. So let us keep an eye watch on that for this coming week on what we can really expect, and be sure to keep ourselves safe and not trade during those events, or rather use proper risk management. So that is that. So without further ado, let us get into our analysis, starting with the dollar index. So, yeah, there we go. So the dollar index, let's see what we have coming on for this coming week. So with the dollar index, we had the break of this trend line, came all the way down. We bounced off this support level, which was great. And then we also came back up to this resistance level. Bounced from there. We had like a sort of consolidation. Rather, we're still in consolidation right now. It seems a lot of markets lately have been in a consolidation, whether it's dollar, yen, euro, dollar. We have been in a long-term consolidation. And the thing about the consolidation, you never know you're in the consolidation till it actually happens. So that is the shocking part about consolidations. So here we are. We're still in this consolidation, reached the bottom part. So I do think this coming week, even though we had bad NFP numbers, even from last month, I think this coming week we could be strengthening with the dollar coming to the upside around 9875. So let us keep an expectation of that for this coming week. Then let's look at euro dollar. So euro dollar is also in the same scenario, same thing, same consolidation. So this coming week we could be seeing ourselves coming all the way down here to 1575. A high stop loss would be great, just right above there. Aiming for the bottom. So that is what we can anticipate for this coming week on euro dollar. And let's look at dollar yen. So dollar yen is also in the same kind of scenario, just consolidation after consolidation. This one has been happening since August. Like we can trace it back like that. So we bounced all the way down. It's been like an upward kind of facing consolidation, if I would say like this. That's how it's been. Because if we draw from here to here, it's also from here to here. You see that it's an upward kind of consolidation. So I do think we are preparing for an upward move break right here. It's like an upward channel. Yeah, looks great, actually. So we are at the bottom part of it. So we'll be going up even higher Then maybe coming down again. We're yet to see. Or this could be the last one. So a low stop loss could be great for this, aiming to the upside, and then we could even be coming back up here to 151-ish area. That's where we could be coming up to with dollar yen. Then let's look at pound yen. So pound yen also has like a consolidation of some kind. We had like a short-term consolidation here where it went up, came down, and went up. Then from this point, it broke to the upside and then it came and created another upside consolidation. But overall, the movement here just looks like we're coming to an uptrend. So we had like a great uptrend for the beginning of August, all the way up here. And we came all the way down. Then after that, we consolidated, and now we seem to be pushing a little bit up. So probably next week, we could be seeing ourselves around 200.25 for the remainder of the week. Then let's look at dollar Mexican. So dollar Mexican has also been a mess. I do not know. It seems like the markets aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. Just seems like it's on holiday or something. So, but overall, there is movement. There is movement. There is money to be made, but not the kind of movement that you could hold on to a trade for a very long time and hope it to do what you need it to do. So right now, day traders are banking off this kind of movements. That's for sure. But if you're a swing trader, you might be struggling a little bit during this time. But overall, you can always maintain and stay strong during this period. So we have had lots and lots of movements with dollar Mexican where it goes up, it comes down, it goes up. So right now we're just in an overall longer term trend consolidation. But overall, looking at where we are and what is currently happening, I'll draw a trend line from here to here, and I can safely say that we're probably looking to continue down, probably even coming down all the way here into next week around 1855. Then let's look at Canadian dollar versus the Swiss franc. So Canadian dollar, we had, of course, this break of these two trend lines, came to the upside. We almost came to this level of resistance. We didn't quite reach there. Then when NFP came through, we also had bad Canadian numbers for employment, and this made the Canadian dollar weaken real strong. We had very strong bearish candles, and well, this just completes the downward trend that we were talking about a few months ago. So overall, we could be seeing Canadian Swiss continue this move to the downside, then probably coming back up slightly to touch this trend line and then continue all the way down. So that is what we can be expecting for Canadian dollar. Then Canadian pound dollar came out of this consolidation, broke to the downside, and it was more like a fake out. Then we came back to the upside. We could be facing the same scenario as well with the euro dollar and dollar yen and other pairs that are facing consolidations. So this level right here, we could be bouncing off of it, coming to the downside. So we could be aiming to come all the way down here for below 1.33. If we do not break the upside here, this is where like stop losses could be. So we if we do look to enter into this trade, we need to make sure that it's not taken out. Then we could be aiming to come all the way down here to finish the work which was started for a downward trend on pound dollar. Then let's look at gold. So gold has been making all-time highs that we cannot dispute. And right now it's at 3,587. We touched 3,600 and we bounced off of that. But we could be coming all the way up, coming next week. We could be seeing ourselves at 3,620. That is where I'm anticipating ourselves to come up to at 3,620. because we literally reached the psychological level of 3600. So we might be pushing further up to 3620, then maybe we could be reversing off 3620, then probably coming all the way down, feeling this candle right here, which was bearish, like coming all the way down here, and then maybe bouncing, continuing to the upside. Or we could erase all of these gains and then maybe come down into this area around 3440. This is an area we could also potentially be bouncing off from before going to the upside. But for next week, like I said, we could be coming all the way to 3620, then maybe come down here to 3520. All right, so now let's move over to NAS 100. So NAS 100, we had a very strong push up before NFP came in, and we reached this level of resistance, but we didn't make the all-time high that we were expecting, and we bounced off of here. So probably next week we could be looking to recover and then come and touch this previous high that we made for the week, coming all the way up here, and then maybe even potentially making a new high as well on NAS 100. So this is like an ideal pullback that we're currently in. A lower low stop loss below here could be ideal, aiming for the very top right there, but the first resistance first being taken out, then the very top. Then let's look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has broken to the upside right here. We had a push back down here. So we could be seeing ourselves right above this level around the 113,000 level. And we could be up above there by next week, then even possibly coming to this resistance level around 116,000 for a Bitcoin. So we are looking to be bullish for the remaining of the week and possibly reaching all these three resistance levels by the end of the week as well. Then let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum, also similar scenario. Trend line is broken. We made a new low. And yeah, the trend line is broken. We had a pullback right there, but this pullback looks like we are looking to break the previous low, and then the previous low might be sending us all the way down to 4100. So I do think Ethereum is still bearish currently, and that this was a fake out to the upside, and so we are definitely aiming to take out the support level. They'll probably come into 4100. So this is where we conclude with our weekend analysis. Yeah, hello, Andrele. Yeah, thanks for checking in as well, for joining us. So before we even conclude, don't forget we still have the promo running, which is the Back to Trade 25, where you get 25% off or instant funded accounts. And this discount ends on the 7th of September. 2025 at 11:59 CET. So make sure you get yourself an account, 25% off before it actually ends. So thank you all for joining us this evening. I hope you have a safe and jolly good week where your market actually pays you and so on, so that you can be part of the people who actually get their payouts this coming week. So I hope you have a great weekend ahead and happy trading.